So, good afternoon everyone. Since tapos na tayo dun sa ating topics for prelims, ito na tayo sa second term natin, which is uh, topics for the midterm. Let's start with uh, the environmental issues. So, by the way, every 10 minutes puputulin ko ang discussion ko kasi yung screen recording application ko dito is unregistered na naman. Kailangan kong i-configure pa to na naman ulit. So anyway, let's first define what are environmental issues. Environmental issues are any such issues created due to human activities that can cause harm to the environment. So ito yung mga consequences na nag-a-arise ng mga problemang uh, na nag-a-arise due to human activities, yung mga ginagawa ng mga tao, like uh, uh, sa transportation, yung sa pabrika natin, and madaming effects na ginagawa to sa ating environment. Actually, maraming negative effects maraming negative na effects na nag-arise because of these types of activities. In a deeper definition, this is the harmful effects of human activity on the biophysical environment. So, ito yung full definition niya actually. Hindi lang sa abiotic na environment, abiotic component ng environment natin nagkakaroon ng epekto ang human activities, but also in the biotic components like species extinction. Itong mga ginagawa ng tao na nagko-cause na magkaroon ng pagkawala ng species, no? Pagkaubos ng population ng certain species and the like. So, I have listed here 5 major environmental issues, but the list goes on. At least siguro mga nasa around 150 or more environmental problems ang meron tayo ngayon. So, these are the most common. So, alam na natin to. First is air pollution or ating climate change. Climate change pertains to the change in the average conditions of a region over a certain period of time. Ito yung pagbabago ng kondisyon ng isang ecosystem, like sa temperature, sa average rainfall, sa sunlight, sa mga biotic factors na nagbabago due to a global phenomenon or a global crisis, which is called global warming. So, ang climate change ay epekto na ng global warming. So, sa atin is mapapansin natin ito na talagang nagkakaroon ng change sa ating environment. Like before, kung napansin nyo, before, ang average temperature lang sa Philippines is ranging from about 35 to, or lower nga, 34 to hanggang pinakamainit yung 38, 39, ganon. But in recent years, painit na ng painit ang Philippines. This year, naitala ng Manila, ang pinakamainit na temperature na record sa Manila is 44 degrees Celsius. Yun yung pinakamainit na temperature na i-record. No, sa atin, sa Legazpi sa Bicol, around 38 to 40 degrees Celsius ang temperature. Bakit umiinit ng ganito? So, dati around siguro ang 8 a.m. na before 8 a.m. na sunlight is very okay pa, no? So, since sunlight is needed by our bodies because vitamin D, di ba? Sunlight is a key component in the processing of calcium sa ating katawan. No? But ang 8 a.m. na sunlight, or minsan nga 7 a.m. is masakit na sa balat. No? It can cause na skin cancer. Too much exposure in sunlight may cause skin cancer because of the UVB and UVA rays na galing sa atmosphere, sa sun. So yeah. Ito yung mga effects ng global warming, nagkakaroon ng climate change. Ano ang different causes ng maraming different causes ng climate change. Isang cause nito is air pollution, no? Very very major cause of climate change and global warming is air pollution. So isinama ko na siya dito sa first na category kasi halos magkakaparehas din naman siya. Air pollution pertains to the pollution of harmful greenhouse gases that gets dispersed in the air. Ano to mga harmful greenhouse gases na to? We have the chlorofluorocarbon or the CFCs, the carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas din pala. So yeah. Ito yung mga saan to galing ng mga greenhouse gases na to. So, carbon dioxide kasi is a natural greenhouse gas, no? From the respiration of organisms like natin, galing to sa atin. Yung mga unnatural na greenhouse gases na meron tayo, especially yung chlorofluorocarbon or the CFCs na tinatawag. Ito yung mga galing sa pabrika, mga galing sa mga sasakyan, na galing sa pag-burn ng fossil fuels ng like pag-burn ng gasoline, ng diesel, like and the like. So, these types of compounds get mixed up in the air. So, which degrades the ozone layer and which tapos tama ba? Oo. So yeah, nakakadagdag sa pag-iinit ng mundo. So ano yung nangyayari sa greenhouse gases? Ito yung sinasabi, imagine ito yung ating wait lang. Sorry, ito. Ito yung ating globe. Itong maliit na to. Ito yung ating mundo. So ito yung ating atmosphere, itong blank. This is the ozone layer. Then sa ating atmosphere dito is merong yun yung mga greenhouse gases. Yung init galing sa sun, so pumapasok sa earth, then yung earth reflect yung init niya palabas. Without the greenhouse gas, mananatiling frozen wasteland yung ating mundo. So magiging yellow siya. But too much greenhouse gas will trap the sunlight or the heat from the sun. No? Since nagre-reflect, binabounce back yung sunlight, yung greenhouse gas is tinatrap niya yung sunlight na yun para mag sa warmth ng earth. Pero too much greenhouse gas will cause too much heat sa ating mundo. So yeah, yun yung purpose ng ating greenhouse gas. So next is yung deforestation or yung pagsisira ng ating mga gubatan to make way for urbanization, to make way for local, national, and international projects. So, nandito yun sa ating module. Wait lang. Ay, shoot. Mali. Ito. Deforestation is the removal of a forest or stand of trees from land which is then converted to a non-forest use. Ano mga non-forest use? Like, yung pinapagawa ni Cynthia Villar na mga subdivisions, buildings, factories, ano pa ba? Malls. So, deforestation can involve conversion of forest land to farms, ranches, or urban use. Pati pala farm, sorry. Farms, ranches, and urban use. So, next is species extinction. So, species extinction occurs when species are diminished because of the environmental forces like habitat fragmentation, global change. Yes? Okay.